Hello, folks. Wesley Thompson here. I'm gonna make a little point to y'all. I'm gonna make this a short video. I'm gonna give y'all a little point. I'm gonna recount just a little bit so it won't be a dead end video for the ones of you saying, "Well, there wasn't anything in there worth listening to." You must understand all of my messages. You must try to understand them. Don't be afraid to download them and watch them when it's quiet, or watch them when you're more relaxed. Watch them when you're at home. I mean, I know you're at home probably if you download it, but watch it when there's nothing going on. The best time to watch my videos is with your morning coffee. That is the best time to listen, because you ain't got to watch me. I said watch, but you ain't got to watch it. You can turn the thing on when you're getting ready for work, when you're drinking your morning coffee, and just listen. I'm glad you thought of that. And you may even want to tell somebody in your family or somebody at work or something. But anyway, I was telling y'all that those people that pose as your friends and smile and carry on with y'all got to understand, it's the evil and the violent thinking ones that are doing the hands-on stuff that are your most worst enemies. If they're not doing it to you today, your number is going to come up. And you got to be logical. You got to look at it like that. Those of you who sympathize, those of you who do things and help the criminals, the real criminals, the ones who are wearing the uniforms and the badges with all the machine guns and the body armor, those people that are universal soldiers that are just going to conquer everybody or kill them, step on them, put them into prison for money, get kickbacks and pay. Those types of people that y'all are friends with, you work with, you help them in any way at all, you're shit. You're married to one of them, you're shit. You bear children by one of them, man or woman, you're shit. And guess what? Your kids are shit. You who wear a military uniform, I don't care how trapped you are in it, you can fight your way out of that shit. You're better off to be in the fucking brig for the duration of your fucking enlistment than you are for being forced to kill and rape and rob and plunder and be shot down by people that you don't even want to be fighting with. They're going to kill you. You don't want to kill them, but they're going to kill you. You got to have no choice. They're going to trap you in. You're better off just to say, "I'm sorry, I cannot." Your religion prevents you. Grow some cojones. Obey the word of the Lord. Obey God. Thou shalt not kill. You know you're killing unarmed people. You know you're killing victims. You know you're raping little children to get the parents to come out from hiding so you can rob them and maybe rape both of them too. And you shoot their animals for fun. Bait the starving animals out until they open and shoot them for fun with tanks. And then y'all come home and you're friggin' heroes. You put on a cop uniform. Any average 8 or 10-year-old kid with normal perception should be able to tell from the truths, and they'll become your enemies. I'm going to make a little point and shorten this video. All the church has been taken over by the Masons and the Jesuits. Y'all need to kick all them crooked-ass leaders out. Don't pay any attention to them. They tell you to lay your arms down, give Caesar what he wants, follow the government, do what they say. Look at what they're telling you to do. The government's done murdered and killed and raped and robbed every Christian and every easygoing person in the whole world. Everyone who had anything besides them, they've collected it up and killed them and raped their country doing it. And now your preachers are telling you to lay down and let the same thing happen to you? Duh. Where in the heck is your thinking on that right there? I hear something going on. Probably going on with the speaker system, because I'm laying something heavy on you, and I'm going to get on with it. I'm going to get on with it, but I'm going to tell you right now, the speaker and shit's messed up. It's because something's controlling all the electronic shit around my house right now. If the sound system's screwed up on these things, somebody is doing it, man. It ain't my stuff doing it. My stuff's doing it, but it's being controlled by other sources. I'm going to ask you, here's a quick point. Where is the harm Where's the offense? It's God's law, and it's a written holy word of all truth. None left out. You understand me? God's law is the written and the holy word of all truth, and there ain't none of the truth left out. I want you to know that. I want you to understand that. Only man has twisted and changed and tricked and intimidated you into submitting yourself and your thoughts and your actions to the surrender all the way. You've given them every daggone thing. You've surrendered everything all the way to giving him your souls, and you're giving it over to Satan's lot, of whom has completely desecrated the entire holy word and killing all that oppose them as they do it. They kill everybody that opposes them as they do it. When one never leaves home physically and has only contact with live people when they come to the house, that's the only live contact. And that person, their computer and their home telephone is fully trapped, blocked, all incoming calls and all outgoing calls are redirected. All PC connections have duplicate consoles and keyboards set up on them for full computer access, and these snoopy criminals also intercept all personal business to be fully controlled and handled through or by their hands, whether they're in or whether they're out of their UN uniforms or not. They block all aspects of my life, and even a 17-year-old girl was just recently used in a conspiracy to assault and rob and control all my communications, and conspiring with multiple peoples to trick me, to embezzle me, and to steal. And they steal everything from bandages to bullets and money, along with trusted plastic and PIN codes and pass key codes and words you give to them when you trust them with your plastic to go down the road and purchase something for you. And then what are the cops? The cops know by your phone conversations what you need, who you're talking to, and then they have somebody who you've talked to before call you up out of the blue and say, hey, I'm not busy, I'm not doing anything. Did you need any errands run or anything? And everything falls right into place. Oh, I've got a niece, let her help me. And then, oh, she's got a boyfriend. Next thing you know, I got cops going to the store to get my bullets for me, and they're not getting me the right bullets, and they're bringing me the wrong daggone bullets that I don't even want and can't use. And the money ain't right. Christ almighty, folks. They got my life so bottled down tight that they're using kids to try to set me up. They're using kids to just aggravate me and annoy me and mess with me. How would you like it, everybody you send to the stores working for the fucking man? I mean, if you want a bottle of alcohol, if you want a box of baking soda, if you want a box of 12-gauge shells, if you want a box of Band-Aids, if you want a box of Rizlon, if you want whatever you want, a box or a bottle or a can of, if you can buy it over the friggin' counter, who in the hell's business is it? Why has everybody got to... It's because they want to aggravate people. They want to drive people over the edge. And then when people freak out because they realize there's not another human being that they can trust. Every single person that does anything for them is actually working for the man. And when people come to that realization, you're faced with some dilemmas. Then, should I just kill this mother for general principle and go on and get the shooting and shit over with and be dead and have it all over and done with and quit fighting the computer and fighting the phone and fighting people to do, fighting robbers and fighting thieves and fighting the cops and fighting the government? Where in the hell does it all end? Well, I'm telling you, I believe in God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit, but I got a lot of shit that I'm going through, folks. And I'm asking you, where is my offense? I don't ever leave a daggone house. I don't go anywhere. These cops are out here to disarm you or kill you and then lock you up and then rob your home. And they're put together. They're all putting together. They're buying everybody. They're getting school kids. They're getting little children. They're getting Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts and everybody to set everybody up, to get everybody in trouble. Let's make everybody a criminal. That's why we got all the cops. Let's make everybody else a criminal, except the cops. That sounds sound. That's pretty sound thinking. And all of this stuff that's being put together on me is done by the ones who's answering my ads. And the cops are using the ones who answered my ads, because most of the ones answering my ads are working for the cops. And they're doing all of this on an old guy who lives back in the forest who don't never even leave home. Isn't that some shit? Any problems or any dealings going on would be right here in my house, and they don't even want me to be able to defend myself. Well, let me tell you something, suckers. I got plenty of FMJs. I will never run out. So the ones you stopped yesterday, that's on you, your mama, your daddy, and all your offspring and spouse, male or female. Let me tell you something. Your home, everything about you, it's all put together by somebody else. They got tabs on everything you do. And let me tell you something. As usual, they're mostly using a bunch of Catholic idiots and lame brains. They are taught less, and they're taken even further away from the true Word of God than are most of the other labels of following denominations and stuff. But none of them preach the anger and the judgment of God. Y'all understand me what I'm saying? If they did, as I have tried, if they did, as I would, they're not going to last long upon the platform. People are going to be saying, oh my God, I got to get my kids out of here. But anyway, I'm going to come right back and finish. I'm going to come right back and finish this up, folks. Okay?